Hello and welcome back. In this tutorial, we'll show you how to configure customer with LDAP authentication. We have configured agent login, group synchronization with OTRS. Our next step is to configure customer LDAP authentication. So let's get started. First of all, we have to log in with the admin username and password and create the company. Let's go ahead and go to admin, customer, and create customer. I want to give a customer ID as a unique ID. So I want to give a customer ID as a unique ID C002. Customer is the corporation, company. Give the address. Give the country. It's saved. So now we have created company with the customer ID C002. Now remember, C002 is our company ID. So I'll use company user attribute and synchronize with the OTRS database company ID. Let's jump into our configuration. This is our last configured file. In last video, we configured our user synchronization with OTRS. I have prepared some code and save into on sample.txt. So I'll share across and give you a link of my whole sample configuration file. So it will be very handy for you to configure. Let's copy and paste below this our last configuration. Done. So this is the command customer authentication setting enables here. As you can see here, I have inserted 2 here. And let's check the configuration step by step. Host, yes, it's in line. Base DN, it's in line. SAM account, yes. Group. Let's check the group base DN. Group distinguished name should be changed. Yes. So just copy it. And save it here. Done. So this is the member. So if you are using LDAP, then use member UID. So SDN, synchronization account, password. We don't want any filter. Let's go ADSRV corp.local sub. It will scan all the subdirectories. User DN of synchronization, give the once again here. This is the SAM account and this is the code for user. UTF-8 is our database schema, SAM account, and this is the main important attribute we have to configure it here. If you are using email ID, then put email ID here. I am going to use the company attribute of user. I'll show you and map it to a customer ID into OTRS. So let's see into our Active Directory. These are our users. So let's select all our users. Go to properties. Go to profile organization. Is a company. This is the attribute I'm going to use into company ID synchronization. So put our company ID here, C002. Apply. Okay. So let's check. Company ID 002. So please remember this setting. Otherwise, your user authentication won't work. This is the SAM account and these are the attributes synchronized with OTRS and Active Directory. These are the OTRS attributes and these are the Active Directory attributes. Right? Hit save and upload to server. Let's upload. Done. We are done with uploading the configuration on OTRS. Let's open one new tab with the customer portal. Give the username and password. The same account means login ID, not email ID. Right? Great. Mahesh.Patel is successfully logged into a customer portal. Let's see what options he gets. New tickets and company tickets. So let's check the preferences. Update the yes. Let's log out and log in with another user. It gives an error like need customer ID. Why it is? Because this particular user does not have customer ID configured into a company attribute. Let's check. Akhil.Patel. Go to properties. Go to organization. See, it is not available into a company attribute. Let's go ahead and insert our company ID, apply, OK. So user has now company ID. Similarly, it shows that customer ID is needed. So let's refresh. So let's go ahead and clear our browsing data, log out and log in once again. Now let's log in with Akhil because we have configured company ID here. Done. It's successfully logged in. Great. Let's log out. Let's check. Let's go to our admin portal once again. Let's go to the customer. Customer is our C002. Let's go to customer users. As you can see here, these are the users synchronized with Active Directory. As you can see, customer ID is updated. If you have multiple customer ID and if you want multi-tenancy and multi-OU, multi-site wise, so you can watch my last video, multi-tenancy video. It will show you onto a bullet point above. So let's conclude the video here. So we have successfully configured our admin login, a group synchronization and customer authentication with LDAP. So we'll see you in next video with new topics. Thank you for watching and keep learning.